Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Those of you that are new, welcome. I'm excited to have you here. Today we are going to do a fall winter inspired makeup tutorial. I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a while, so Caleb, oh no. I'm here with my best friend. You guys know who he is. Say hi. I'm gonna help my mom do her makeup. Are you gonna help me do my makeup? I'm gonna teach you so you can do my makeup, but I'm always wash my hair so it's like still wet. So I already have my base down, everything that you guys don't want to see because I already shown you guys in other videos. I already put on foundation, concealer, a little bit of powder underneath my eyes, and did my brows. Okay, so to prime the lid, I like to use something like this that's a little bit dense, so we can pack on the concealer really good. What I like to use, you guys know I like to use concealer to prime my lid. Today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I had it before in the bigger tube, but I started using the drugstore concealers and they were working fine. So after that, I like to set my concealer a little bit, not too much, especially like in the upper crease. I set it, but not in the lower crease, so that way the shadow can show up more in the eye. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of powder in there and just press that powder in the upper crease, like that. Same with the other eye. For today's look, I wanted to go with a like cranberry reds and red tones kind of look, and I had this palette for a while now, but I just hadn't used it. I've used it on my clients, but I haven't used it on myself. So this is kind of like a first impressions also, like on myself. So as you guys can see, I haven't used it yet. It's like brand new, and it has like a bunch of like reds and oranges and like juicy colors that I like to use for, especially for fall. These are like perfect to use. I'm gonna start with this color right here, and I'm gonna put that on the crease. Like this. And I'm using a Morphe and 505. I love this type of brush for the crease because it's like a fluffier type of brush. It's like really fluffy and thick, and it really does pick up the product. Dense brushes are gonna pack on the product a little bit too harsh, and they're not as easy to blend on the eye. Okay, so now we're going to go back in with the color TMI, this one right here. To darken up the crease, I'm gonna go in with a brush like this. This is Morphe M321, and it looks like this. A little bit denser than the other one that I showed you guys, but this is gonna really pack on the product, and it's gonna darken up the crease. And since it's smaller, it's not gonna spread the color as much as the other one, so it's gonna be a precise type of application, and that's what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna like grab it and start working it. Then once I have the color where I want it to be, then I'm gonna go back with the fluffier brush that we used before, and I'm gonna go back and just blend everything together. I'm doing circular motion. But you can kind of see how the darker color is still a little bit defined. Then I'm going to pick up the darker color. The name is Actually, and it's a really dark brown. That should be the last color for the crease. And just place this very tightly in the outer corner only. With the bigger brush, and just blend everything together again. One more time. Pick up a little bit of loose powder in a flat brush and just go right along the line that you want to go over and kind of create a line. So with this beautiful color, we're gonna use it on our lid. And I'm gonna try to apply it with my finger. I think with the finger sometimes it shows up a little bit more. So I'm gonna just pop that like right here. Oh, it's like really pigmented. It's like really pretty. Can you guys see that? That is like really pretty. Okay, so as you guys can see, the color is there, but it's not really blended. Color TMI again. And I'm gonna use that color to blend the two colors together. I am moving the product up a little bit so that way my crease can be a little bit more defined. Okay, so once you have blended everything together, you should have something like this, and then you can go ahead and darken up the outer corner a little bit more. Once you blend everything, then you can add detail to whatever work you're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of darkness right here. This beautiful color up front, and then I'm gonna highlight my inner corners. I'm going to pop a little bit right here, a little bit right here. Blending it to the cranberry color that we put in before. Something like this. Now we can go ahead and put some eyeliner. I'm gonna use Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in Blackest Black. You can buy this at Walgreens, Walmart, Kroger, everywhere. And to apply it, I'm gonna use this brush that I got either at Walmart, Walgreens, I don't know where I got it from, but it doesn't even have, it says brow, so it's for brows, but I use it for eyeliner. And the name is Studio and Pro, but I don't know what company it came from. I honestly just thought it was super fun, and that's why I got it. So I'm gonna use that brush to put on my eyeliner, and we will see how I can do that with Caleb on my labs. Okay, so eyeliner is on. It's as good as it's gonna get with the baby on top of me. So now I'm gonna put on some false lashes, and the lashes that I'm gonna use are from Ardell. I believe they're like Ardell Wispy. I don't know. The Wispies, but like the more dramatic ones. Not like the extreme dramatic ones, but like a little bit more dramatic than the regular Wispies that you will get. They look like this. I think it's gonna give the eye a little bit of more drama. When you buy your lashes, guys, you have to kind of like bend them like this. And also you have to cut them. So right now I'm cutting them. Not all lashes are gonna fit your eyes. You have to cut the ones that don't fit your eye that you wanna wear. So that's what I'm doing right now. And also bending them makes them easier to glue them to your eyes. So the glue that I'm using to put on my false lashes is all dark tones. I think this one is a little bit stronger than the blue one. I think it keeps the lashes on a lot longer. What I do, I pour a very small amount onto the lash band. And you have to let it dry a little bit. Once it's a little bit tacky, then you can put it on. Glue on the corners first, and then the middle. Okay, lashes are on this eye, and to bind the lashes together, the false eyelashes and your eyelashes, then what you want to do is take mascara and run it through so that way they kind of like bind together and become one within itself. So the mascara that I'm using is CoverGirl Lash Blast, and I'm just gonna take that and just push both of the eyelashes together. That way it's not that obvious, you know what I mean? To finish off the eye look, then I'm gonna go back to the pretty shimmer color, the up front, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with that color. I'm gonna go back to one of my bigger brush and kind of like blend that. Okay, so now for the bottom lash line, I'm gonna go with the same colors that I went on top. This one right here, and I'm going to place that right underneath my bottom lash line, and I'm going to drag it down a little bit. Well, especially like in the outer corner. And then with a really fine brush, this is BH Cosmetics number 12. I'm gonna use the darkest color name actually, and I'm gonna put that like tightly underneath my waterline. Then I'm gonna go back to the same Morphe and 507, and I'm gonna blend that together. To diffuse it a little bit more. I'm also gonna do bottom mascara now. So to make my eyes appear a little bit brighter and bigger, I'm gonna use this eyeliner by Rimmel. So it's a regular nude eye pencil from Rimmel. And I do like it, it's really good, it's really smooth. So I'm gonna put that right in my waterline. So as you can see, it kind of like opens up the eye a little bit more. Okay, so the eyes are done. So to finish off the face, I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics brush to contour my face, and I'm going to grab the middle shade. And I'm going to dab it on my cheeks, and then now with my BH Cosmetics blush palette, I'm gonna be applying blush to my cheeks, some around my forehead, nose, but mainly on the cheeks. So I'm gonna be sweeping away the translucent powder that we had right here, and any that I had just baking. Then I'm going to highlight my cheeks with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is what the shades look like. So I'm going to take a little bit of both. I'm gonna take some with my finger and just put it right here. And then I always like to go back with the brush that I use for blush and just go over the highlight. So that way it looks a little bit more blended. And also the highlight kind of takes away a little bit of the blush, so I like to go back and just add a little bit more. My favorite time to use a dark lip is fall and winter. So today we're going to, I don't usually use dark lips, but when it comes to fall and winter, I do. So we're going to be using Boss Lady by Jura Cosmetics. And this is what the shade looks like. It is a dark brown kind of shade, and it's called Boss Lady. Jura Cosmetics is a company online that you guys can purchase from. It's juracosmetics.com. So this is what the shade looks like. So like I always do with dark lips, I go in with the brush like this and kind of like line my lips with it. So now that I have everything lined, then I go in with the lipstick itself and just fill everything in. And kind of like darken it. If you guys ever mess up, take a little bit of concealer in a brush, put a little bit, and then just wipe it. It will wipe it right off. Alright guys, so this is the final result. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what is you guys' favorite like fall, winter makeup look. My final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette, I'm impressed with it. It's by ColourPop. I got it at Ulta for around like $16, and that is such a good price for this palette. Like it deserves more. Like just by trying it out, I would think that this palette is like Urban Decay prices. The eyeshadows are super pigmented. You get 12 shades. They're a decent size. They're not too little. They're not too little. They're not huge. But I mean, you get a lot for your money. You get a lot of product for your money. And these colors are so beautiful, and I'm glad that I bought them. So if you guys want to try them out, you can go to Ulta, you can swatch them, you can touch them and see how they feel. Swatch them on your hands and see how they apply. And like I said, it's totally worth the money. So I hope you guys liked the video, and it was really hard doing my makeup with a baby, but I mean, what can you do when your best friend is your son? He's just like my best friend. Like I have fun with him. Yeah, I have fun with him, and he makes me happy. Yeah, and he loves watching mommy do what she does. Yeah. When he sees me coming in my beauty room, like he wants to come in here. Like he knows that I'm gonna lock myself in here and do something. So he wants to be here with me. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, say bye, bye. He's got my mascara. Like he's been grabbing stuff off the table, throwing it on the floor.